The electrical shock feeling that I get in my spine is there 24/7. It never goes away. And what it does is I feel like it pushes the ticks out. Like when it goes through my entire body, I can feel it go through my spine, into my arms, into my legs. I can feel it go throughout my entire back. And then the ticks just happen as it pushes itself out. And it's just a cycle that keeps going on and on.
Last year, LYDIA Brownell was an ordinary 16-year-old high school student, an honor roll pupil and popular local sports star.
I'm LYDIA. I'm number 2, and I'm the pitcher/outfielder.
She loved softball, and she wanted to be on the Team USA. You know, you watch videos, and even from last year, because she was normal.
In September 2011, LYDIA started fainting on the softball field. A month later, she had her first seizure.
Did she just slap herself? The heck?
I can't control it. There's this weird feeling in my back.
We taped that very first night of 8 or 9 hours of body convulsion that happened to her.
I love you, LYDIA.
I wasn't sure what was happening. I didn't know if I was gonna have another day with her. I didn't know, if it was gonna... I just didn't know if it was gonna be the last day.
LYDIA was taken to the local hospital, but the doctors couldn't find anything wrong with her, so they gave her sedatives and sent her home. Only for an alarming new set of symptoms to mysteriously appear.
The next day, instead of having like body convulsions, she started doing a sniff. And I'm like, LYDIA, what's wrong with you? What are you doing? She was like, I don't know, I can't help it. Ever since, she's had nonstop tics.
I was just wondering what was going on with me. There was something wrong, and I just couldn't figure out what it was.
So LYDIA posted a YouTube clip asking for help.
Hi, everyone. My name's LYDIA, and this is my first video. I haven't been to school since October, and every time I go somewhere, I'm always twitching and doing this, which I cannot control. We're still trying to find answers for all this. For someone who's having something like what I'm dealing with, how do you cope with it?
Soon after LYDIA posted her first video, her family discovered that she was not alone.
Somebody had messaged me and said, oh my goodness, I said, you've got to see this. Check this out, look at this video. And I saw this girl doing the same thing as LYDIA, and my heart, even now, it makes me have goosebumps.
There's a mysterious and frightening outbreak going on in a small town in western New York State. Several girls have tics and twitches, and so far, no one knows why.
How in the world can all this happen? And then over here, same thing happening in our town. I don't understand it. Something is not right.
In late September, in the town of LeRoy, there were more than half a dozen cases of girls aged between 13 and 16 suffering from an outbreak of Tourette-like symptoms.
I was always so active, and everybody was always happy to be around me, but I don't feel like myself anymore.
When Thera's mum took her to the hospital, a nurse made a surprising revelation.
She had said, not to alarm you, but somebody needs to contact somebody because you're the 4th girl in a week that come in with this.
New questions are being raised in the wake of yet another reported case. Chelsea Dumars is the latest teenage girl from LeRoy High School to come forward to report she suffers from severe tics.
I was doing things, I was going places a lot before this happened.
It was as if they had caught the Tourette-like tics from one another, as all the girls went to the same high school.
I was very irate not to have known that, other girls were going through this.
17-year-old Lydia Parker, a senior at LeRoy High School, was one of the first girls to suffer from the Tourette-like symptoms.
She came upstairs and she said, "Mom, I can't stop stuttering." And every word that she was speaking was a stutter. She had just started spasming, crying because the pain was so bad. So I took her to the after hours place in LeRoy, and they said, if you don't take her up to Strong, she could die.
I've been doing tests and tests and tests, MRIs, EEGs, blood tests, and nothing's coming up.
I just wanted anybody out there that knew about what was going on to let me know, to let the school know, to let the state know, to let somebody know. Please just tell us what this is and where it came from and how we can get rid of it.